massive bust in a wide-ranging unemployment fraud scheme. 15 suspects rounded up this week accused of stealing jobless benefits and even cashing the ill-gotten gains at Twin River. Target 12 investigator Tim White was in the U.S. Attorney's office for the announcement, and he joins us now live in studio with what he's learned. Tim.
Mike, while many people have learned their identities were stolen for unemployment benefits or know someone who has, this case is different. Prosecutors say the accused used their own names but successfully filed for fake jobless benefits in multiple states. On Tuesday, 12 News was there as FBI agents and the state police raided several homes in Providence, and all 14 properties were searched, seizing tens of thousands in cash. On Thursday, the U.S. Attorney's Office announced they charged 15 Rhode Islanders with wire fraud, theft, and money laundering, accused of filing bogus unemployment claims.
It's disgraceful that anyone would attempt to fraudulently obtain CARES Act funds intended for hard-working Americans during the current health crisis.
Richard Myrus is the acting U.S. Attorney for Rhode Island. He says the phony claims were made in at least 11 states.
That resulted in unemployment insurance payments of more than $578,000, including $126,000 from Rhode Island.
Attorney General Peter Nerona's office assigned a prosecutor to assist in the investigation.
This fraud has had an incredible effect on everyday Rhode Islanders who are entitled to unemployment benefits and can't get through to DLT, can't access DLT because of the fraudulent conduct of these individuals.
Court documents reveal investigators tracked some of the defendants cashing the ill-gotten gains in unemployment claims at Twin River Casino instead of using a bank. The suspicious activity was flagged to investigators.
One of the individuals we arrested managed to game the system in 8 separate states and line his pockets with almost $90,000.
Now, in all, the U.S. Attorney's Office says they have charged 23 people since the start of the pandemic accused of targeting $31 million in COVID relief money. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, 12 News.
More than a dozen Rhode Islanders facing federal charges tonight, accused of filing false unemployment claims here and in several other states.
Prosecutors claim the suspects filed for more than $500,000, and we've learned the arrests were tied to FBI searches at several homes in Providence earlier this week. Target 12 investigator Tim White tells us what else he's uncovered about the investigation. Tim?
Mike, Shannon, Target 12 reviewed the court documents in these cases and found investigators say several of the defendants cashed their bogus unemployment claims at Twin River in Lincoln instead of a bank. 12 News was there on Tuesday as FBI agents and the state police raided several homes in Providence. 14 properties searched, tens of thousands in cash seized. On Thursday, the U.S. Attorney's Office announced 15 Rhode Islanders charged with wire fraud, theft, and money laundering counts, accused of filing bogus unemployment claims.
It is critical that every dollar spent goes to those who need it, not to the greedy con artists trying to cheat the system.
Joseph Bonavolante is the head of the Boston office of the FBI.
Collectively, they've filed more than $500,000 in fraudulent claims in as many as 11 different states, as far away as North Dakota and California.
Attorney General Peter Nerona, whose office assisted in the probe, says he is concerned by how easily the accused were able to file for phony claims at the Rhode Island Department of Labor and Training.
Because our Consumer Protection Unit, which takes 600 calls a month from consumers, is getting calls from people who can't reach the DLT. That's why, to me, this activity is so troubling.
Acting U.S. Attorney Richard Myrus says they have charged 23 people since the start of the pandemic, accused of targeting $31 million in COVID relief money.
That the IP addresses linked to just one of the defendants were used to file approximately 5,000 claims in 37 states, including Rhode Island, totaling $25 million.
Target 12 reached out to 14 defense attorneys representing the accused. Each one declined to comment or did not immediately return our call. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, 12 News.